I swear to God.
You secretly hate me.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. I just Damon,
I just
I got
secretly want
receipts.
to get more
hey,
times so you can come
twice. This is twice today he's done this.
back. Nah, Damon
Well,
has
hopefully that one that I just had was because of that blunder right there. And there's,
We'll see.
I mean, look, dude,
We'll
just
see.
zippity doo dah.
The old hey,
well,
what
you
you
know
think
what,
you're gonna look like tonight?
Johnsy, at this point you missed that phone call and you'll call back in a half hour. That's how that'll go.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I understand that, but for what that issue was, it would have been a big deal.
Oh no.
Yeah, because that was a compliance issue. So
Oh shoot.
they got it out. They got it worked.
Anyway, all right. We got it out. Yeah, we don't want to.
Get it all out.
Compliance, that's like saying like the worst cuss word in the world.
Oh, dude.
When I hear compliance, I'm like, ooh, that's not good. That's not
the
good.
County Air District, state and federal EPA, environmental. Yeah.
You're saying too much. You're saying too much.
Yeah. Man, I don't want my internet to start glitching now.
Why are you shaking? Oh no.
The damn Cali earthquakes over there.
So, oh yeah, we are recording. That's always fun. We got the garage. I got the Garage Bear Limes. Tall Boys flowing. We just had Shaw Grigsby on with special co-host Big Ed.
That's right.
That was a fun show. And by the way, I need this breaking news with you guys. I followed up with Shaw and I was like, hey, thank you so much for coming on. That was really cool. And then I kind of just was like, also.
By the way,
I was like,
I'm going to pitch it.
I said, the gator hunting does sound really fun because we do take a couple trips a year. So if that's a real thing, that might be able to happen. He goes, that would be a lot of fun. So we're going to Florida to hunt gators with Shaw, boys.
Absolutely. I ain't mad at it.
Talk him into going bass fishing.
Jonesy, you okay down there? You all right?
Yeah, we're living dreams here on the Dude Network.
I mean, I know y'all ain't got no gators over there in Cali, but I mean, you know,
yeah, I ain't about it.
You get to see your first gator.
Oh, I've seen them.
Not in the zoo. It's not the same.
No, I've seen them at fairs too. You're like 6 inches from them.
So okay,
at the fair,
where they're all tranquilized and shit. Yeah. I guarantee it. 100. They're like.
So what happens if a gator's hissing at you?
I mean, I ain't messing with them enough.
Here's the deal. We're gonna go wrestle dinosaurs with Shaw Grigsby. Okay.
Well, I have questions.
Yeah. Look, here's the deal. All I know is when they tell me to do something, I'm going to listen because my life's at stake. When they tell me not to do something, I'm for sure going to listen.
I mean, he's sitting there talking about it, and Damon and I were talking, and we won't talk
That's
about.
What I thought.
We won't talk about the exact location, but there was a gator preserve right up the road. Oh, I'm on my iPhone. That's bullcrap. I hate this already. I'm just gonna sit with my arms crossed.
Do it.
I gotta do it once. What's some other ones like Rainbow? Is that one?
No, that's
no. I think clap. There's balloons. There's some way to do balloons. I can't remember.
I don't know. No, the hiss is, that's what I was thinking it was. I wasn't gonna blurt it out, but yes, that is a defense vocalization.
Okay, so there was a preserve at the place that you and I were talking about in South Carolina, and you got to stand on these like railroad ties, and you were like 3-4 feet. But man, it was a gator preserve.
Well, they can jump pretty high.
Yeah,
out of the water. So 3-4 feet.
I wanted to go out and see one because I'd never seen a gator in a while before. And I'd go out there and stand, man, like this one big gator head. I mean, I swear to God, the gator head was like, like this big around. It was a big son of a gun. I saw enough of them to know it was a bigger one than the others. And it was the surface, and it just kept hissing at me, man, with its head above the water.
He was letting you know that's his pond.
I know, but he was on there saying like how they're like basically big afraid kitty cats. They just run away from you. Only
not on a preserve.
Yeah, I don't know what that. Yeah, so I
Not on a preserve. He's talking about wild hunted
Yeah,
ones.
yeah. You
Yeah,
done come up on the
well, no,
alligator
it
right
was a
there.
wild preserve. It was a wild preserve.
Yeah, but they're not hunted. There's no
Yeah, they're not
pressure for
hunted in
them.
there. Yeah.
That's a totally different ball game.
Uh,
That's why he goes out and they get. That's what he's talking about. They go out and wrestle these alligators. It's not to hunt them and eat them. It's because they're taking them away because they get people have fed them and they get all friendly with humans. That's when people get hurt.
so yeah, that was
Same way with bears.
what,
It's the
okay.
exact same way with bears.
So my first impression was that of wild gators. I was like, "Fuck them things, man!" Like, mean dude. That was like,
Well, look, dude. Hey, they might be afraid, but as soon as you get close to it, it knows like, look, I might be
Damn.
scared, but I'm gonna wrap you up,
True.
death roll you.
triggered the other event that we talked about that we can't talk about.
Yeah.
That was the impression, and I was like, I have no problem with this. You know?
Oh,
Nah.
well, I'm out of the loop.
Nah, yeah. We won't, and it,
I will fill you in. It's not the
Yeah.
right.
No, I hear. Yeah, no secrets here ever on the Dude Network.
no, yeah, that'll be after the show.
And for all
After
those,
the after party.
all
So-
those worried, I promise statute of limitations is passed. Promise.
Here's one thing we did need to backtrack on.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. Back to the Future musical coming to Cleveland.
Hmm.
Oh, it
Your
was-
defense, sir. Your defense, sir. We'll hear it now.
there was billboards all over the interstates that Chip and I both saw repeatedly because we were all over Cleveland for a whole day traveling on the interstates, and they had it very well covered. And then I dropped them off at Playhouse Square today at the Greyhound station, which is another funny story I have to tell you guys about, Chip. Don't travel Greyhound. Heard it here first.
No.
Don't do it.
No. No. Everybody knows that.
Chip did not.
Oh.
I didn't know either, but
Well,
he said he
you
might.
know it now, folks.
He said he might still do it again, but I can assure you, it is a last resort.
Yeah, dude. Look, I like when I would go down to when we moved our daughter down south to San Diego, we drove what is that stupid thing? A moving truck in her car, right? So or we towed her car. Anyway. Kim and I came home on the train. We took Amtrak home. And gentlemen, a train ride is right up my alley.
Now,
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
want to do honestly, I think it'd be a badass Dude Network meetup trip. Just get on the train, rent like the most luxurious train car, like the whole train car.
Dude, you can come do it here where they filmed Back to the Future 3.
Speaking of which,
Where they did not turn it into a musical.
yeah, I don't know why they would do such a thing. I'm not really proud of Cleveland. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, whoa. Look. There might be tons of
Can
movies
you
out there
imagine
that'll be great.
Could you imagine a more musical version of a tinier Michael J. Fox running around in a spacesuit singing? And then Doc, like,
Yeah, okay. Now we're getting to the bee's knees here. The best part of this trilogy is Doc Brown.
yeah,
They're
what's
like
he
the mad, lovable
music-
mad scientist. What's this dude gonna? No. Look, you're not gonna look, dude.
It's so angry.
Because it's just, dude. There are movies that I'm sure would be great musicals. I'm not seeing it in any way, shape, or form. In any way, shape, or
It was never a.
form. Like
I don't like musicals in general, let alone.
there are a handful that I really do like.
I do
But
not.
they're like much older movies, like with
Well,
Audrey Hepburn and
one,
stuff.
one
Except
just-
for Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's classic.
yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just because if you say you don't like that, then you're just going to get shit so much. So
Well, I'm not saying it for that.
You lie to your friends that you like it.
I will watch the
you
entire
don't get shit.
movie front to back just for the part where Meatloaf comes out and sings Hopatootie. That's the best part of the movie. Best part of the show.
Damon, you a musical guy? You like music? I could see you getting into some. I mean, like rock.
That's why when y'all was talking about it, I actually YouTubed the trailer for the musical. and it's a little different for sure.
No, I don't even. No, I'm out.
No, we can't play
I'm
it because
out.
we'll get
Oh,
canceled.
we would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
Well,
a
yeah.
done ski.
Well, that's the least reason I'm worried about. I just don't want to. Well, here, let me drink something too.
Yeah, I refuse to push that any further.
I keep reaching to hit the B button, but I'm on my phone and it's sitting on my laptop on the keyboard. So, even with Shaw, I just kept going like this the whole time. I'm like, oh shit. It's like,
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what you was doing.
Yeah, I thought you were like touching your phone for some reason.
yeah. And then there was like the private chat. I was trying to see what that was. I would see what was going on, but I saw that Damon was talking to Shaw, and
Yeah.
this is why you watch this show, folks. It was a train wreck. We were 5 minutes late because all of a sudden, the system that I have used for the last 3 years straight decided to just be like, that I used literally 2 nights ago, said, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Not tonight.
He goes, not doing it. Nope. So, yeah. So that's why we were late. Tony had restarted his computer, and I'm literally still on the show on my phone. It's but did not take away from the show. Did not take.
Nah.
Did it happen in the blink of an eye?
And thanks to Big Ed again too, and hopefully he's watching this.
Reach.
Yeah, Big Ed will obviously get the invite on that gator hunting trip because kind of wouldn't be happening without him.
Oh, for sure.
I kind of got the phone. I kind of want to figure out a way to get to Orlando next month, guys.
Well,
that's definitely solo bolo, bro.
Yeah, that is a cheap flight from Canton Akron round trip. Direct flight from Canton Akron to Orlando for like probably $200 round trip.
Yeah,
not even.
Yeah, it's only a little. I think it's like a 7-8 hour ride.
Yeah, it's not even. It's Central Florida.
Yeah,
to get to ICAST, and I know we know people we could crash. I know we know people. If we had to, because like hotels around there would be like $400 a night. It'd be more than it'd be double what the freaking plane ticket.
Yeah. Well,
that also checks out.
We can just sleep in the truck.
I'm probably not in the truck, even though I feel like Big Ed would be the best person if you want to go to like that kind of. You want to go with Big Ed.
Oh, dude, he'd be like,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you would have. That's like you would just meet so many people.
You have like the oracle of bass fishing with you walking around.
Right.
Like, oh, this is so and so. You got to meet this guy real quick. You're just like,
I think his new intro, the Rolodex of bass fishing networks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he gets out of the list he threw out there. So here's like three. Okay, it sounds like he has a realistic chance to get about anybody that we would want on the show. And he threw out names like Brad Miller, Kevin Van Dam, Larry Bird, which is stupid.
Is that a real, or were you guys fucking around?
No, he really thinks that there's because I guess Larry Bird goes to the ICAST event, and he's talked to Larry Bird multiple times at these.
Bro, do you have any idea?
I have a good idea, John Z. I have a really good That's why it's not happening. And I might actually do what I said live.
I might pull a cleanup job if need be.
I mean, everybody needs a good spot guy.
I'll get the towels.
Hey, look at us making it happen. Damon, that was more than what I was expecting out of you. Look at you coming. Look at you coming around.
Yeah.
Hitting a triple off the rip.
So Damon, I mean, I know you're like outdoors guy. I mean, you didn't watch a lot of fishing, but is there anybody in the fishing world that you would like to see on here?
I got mine. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't watch a lot of the fishing shows coming up. But I mean, you always had, your classic Bill Dance.
Is there any like social media people?
The only fishing ones I ever watched was, I don't know, a couple of years back, and it was in Guggen Boys when they started up.
Oh yeah, the Guggen Baits. That's a big.
Yeah.
Everyone gets excited on them Googan baits.
Actually, I was using them when I was telling you the other day about fishing in the pond or the lake that we live across from.
Okay.
You know, that was a big thing over here was the bass. So I was like, well,
Lake that you live across from.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Is it?
Is
I'm
it
just not putting
privet?
it together.
Is it a privet lake?
Yes, it is.
So wait, Johnsy, I'm just not putting this together with you. We need a moment.
Mm-hmm.
And why aren't we having a dude network meetup in South
We
Carolina?
are.
Well, I mean, that's what I thought. I mean,
We're trying to make that happen.
but anyway,
There's
supposedly a bunch of big bass in there. So I was like, well, heck, if I'm gonna be living across and I got a boat, then I'm gonna have to learn how to bass fish. So
We can
Dude,
go catch
I'm
lobster,
telling you, bro.
largemouth out of the private pond. Life is good at Damon's.
oh yeah,
Yeah, listen to me. I love bass fishing.
mm.
I love it.
Line of bass fishing, it's just as good. I mean, there's just many of them out there.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
no. I've wanted to go and bass fish in plenty of other states because I know. Don't get me wrong, dude. It's for me. Not that I trust me. I get skunked all the time. You know, I've had good days, bad days, no fish days, left and right. But I've also had days where I literally would sit down in the back of the boat and chill for a while because I'm like, damn, dude, like my arm's getting a little tired, just shredding them. And as soon as you find the, oh my gosh,
like that day I was talking.
I'll nerd out talking. I love it
on the airboat, yeah. But dude, Damon's.
My dream's Mike Iaconelli, by the way.
Oh yeah, I should have.
I just think it'd be sick as hell to have him on here,
dude. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I mean, I followed all those guys on Instagram back in the day forever on my old account.
Mike
I was bass fishing all the time.
He was like, like they talk about the purists giving the new guys shit. No one got more shit than Mike Iaconelli because he was just screaming. He was fist pumping, just fucking lunatic. He was like he did a bump of coke, and then after he caught a bass.
Jeez, man.
These are crazy. These are not Dude Network statements. All the statements are made by the individual, and they're responsible for them only.
Because that's how they do it in movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've watched fellas.
Boy.
Be. You guys got to do it.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
No, that was awesome though. I think in the hunting. What about in the hunting world? I mean, is Babe Winkleman still?
I don't know.
I think he passed. No, I don't want to. I said it out loud, and he might still be. I should not have done that.
Here we go again. Here we go.
Damon, fact check me.
Here we go.
Fingers. I hope he's alive. But
who was that?
Babe Winkleman. Wink, Leman. Winkleman. Babe Winkleman Outdoors.
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have a passing day.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Well, we lost that one.
Yeah.
We might have lost the whole community on that one.
Oh boy,
it was a good run. Glad we had Shaw.
Yeah, because he said he was born in 1949. So
yeah. Oh boy.
Okay, so let's talk. I'm sure it'll go way off center here.
I love it. Hate to hear it.
Dream fishing or outdoor, like hunting or fishing? No, just fishing. Because I already know hunting will take over. I don't want that. I want only fishing on this.
Sir, I got some.
But I want your top one that you would do.
One?
Yes. I say, Johnsy, I'm going to pay for you to go any kind of fishing trip you want. What are you going for? Damon, same question. Johnsy's obviously struggling, so we'll go Damon first.
I mean, I can go with the one that would be cool, but like to just do something totally different would be a nice ice fishing adventure.
Okay, dude, it's fun.
That's what I say. I mean, it's just something different
So,
because I mean, here in the South, we don't freeze like that. So
right. And even I've only got to do it, and then we don't get to do it every year up here. This year, the ice fishing season was like 2 weeks.
I would
But,
definitely love
but
that.
dude, up in like the Dakotas, Minnesota, my neighbor was telling me they have like glamping sites where it's like
Massive.
luxurious cabins on the lake where you're just like living like TV, internet, but you're fishing. Like you're chilling. It's got full kitchen.
nah, I want to be out. I want to be out. I want to be just out and open on the lake. You drill your holes. You set your little flag rods up.
Yeah.
You got you got to get them.
The real McCoy.
Yeah, they ain't
That's
no,
my
they,
boy.
yeah,
Damon.
ain't no sitting in the damn shanty
Yeah, we
with the
ain't
heater
Zach
going.
Lauer and ice fishing
Yeah.
over here.
No,
Undisputed glamping king, by the way.
yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Mhm.
I actually have an auger with 2 sets of blades because I have everything to do it.
There we go.
I got into it one year because that's the best tasting fish because the colder the water,
It's so cold,
Mhm.
right?
nice cold firm meat, dude. It's so clean and it is delicious.
Say less.
Yeah, Johnsy, figure one out.
Yeah. No, I would probably say tuna, but not just like go out and catch like 100-pound tuna. No, I want like the trip of a lifetime where we're getting fat boys, where it's like a couple hours, a fight to bring it in, like a marlin fight.
That was my other option.
The marlin,
Yeah,
right? Just because it would be like the 3 of us to reel one in
yeah,
Yeah,
over hours.
yeah.
You take shifts. You take shifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that just sounds like the only thing that concerns me about going out and like catching marlin or a huge like dream trophy fish, tuna big, what's gonna feel like that ever again?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Like that's the hook set of a lifetime,
dude,
the fight
that's
of a
cool.
lifetime. Like
dude. I will say, I went out and
not that I would give up fishing. I'm not saying
Yeah.
like that, but it would
Well-
in my puny human brain, it seems like some regular fishing might lose a little bit of its luster after that.
It wouldn't. It doesn't. Because I went on a deep Gulf Coast trip and we latched onto a Goliath grouper. And it was wild. But we did reel in a bunch of like amberjack, and I got one, and dude, that thing was like 60 inches long and like 40 something, and it was just like a middle of the road one, like it was a
Right.
big one. And I remember I like went whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
But I remember also 45-minute ride out to the spot, getting seasick,
Yeah.
like all this other stuff, and
I have a system for myself when I go ocean fishing.
And Damon will tell you, and Johnson, you all fish, like ultralight fishing to me is still king.
Yep.
Like catching like a 2-pound crappie on like a 4-pound weight and like a 4-pound and 5-foot like ugly stick that just like doubles over the whole time. Like, and it's
I'm telling you,
still fun.
That's why those guys are fly fishing tarpon. Number one, it's like one of the best ways to fish for them. But dude, you're on a fly rod catching. Dude, I scuba dive close to a whole bunch of tarpon. They are massive.
Yeah,
I mean, a good.
I reached
3-4 feet, huge, dude. Big old tankers.
I used to know him, and
on a fly rod.
He's ghosting me. Curtis Fleming of Fly Rod Chronicles on Outdoor Channel. And he's fly fished for everything. And he's even fly fished for gators. And he's fly fished for shark out in the saltwater. He caught a like 10-foot long nurse shark on a fly rod. And on fly rod, them leaders are only a couple pound test.
Mm-hmm.
And shark, I got all them teeth, so you like the leader, like you can't do a steel leader on fly rod. So
you just sink the fly.
Like, so you got to get it like deep in the corner of the mouth, man. Like he said, it was like the craziest thing ever.
Well, then see, like tarpon have had they have body counts in the Amazon because they'll jump. They have such big hard heads that they'll jump out and hit people in canoes and knock them out into the water.
True.
No, absolute truth.
Yep. I've heard that.
Wild, man. Yeah,
So
tarpon,
these things, on a fly rod, bro, popping up, just boom, sick, dude. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
legit.
that'd be real sick.
I would love to go to Africa and fish for Nile perch. You ever seen one of those?
Yeah, they were big.
Massive, bro. Massive.
I also would like to go to UK up to the whales and catch some of them big cats that they have up in Wales.
Man-eating catfish.
Yeah.
Dude, those things are huge.
So
in
I have,
China or Vietnam in the Mekong Delta.
Yeah, Nakong's got some big ones. I think it's called a Nakong.
Mekong, catfish.
If I had to put one at the top of my list that I would want to do, man, just one. It's like between a couple, but there's one that I've always wanted to do, and that is fly into a very remote, private area up in Canada, like where it's like
out in the tundra.
Like, yeah, like you get a cabin, you have your supplies, you're on like a little spot, you got your boats and you got your fuel, and they just like you see them in 5 days. Like,
oh, I'm about it. That's exactly
since I was a kid, man, I've always wanted that.
I've always wanted to do that, but hunt and fish, and for me, it was Alaska for whatever reason.
Now, but the thing up in Canada, they say you got to go ass crack of dawn and butt crack of dusk because the mosquitoes are just so bad.
Yes, yeah, I'm not about that, bro. I'm not about that.
Yeah, so that's like the downfall of it, and I think there's other things that have come up. The other one that was is go up in Montana and just go hike along the banks, and because there's, depending on, each river has different species, so there's just like so many kinds of trout that you can catch, and some of them are protected that you can't even, but you could go up there and probably catch like 30 species of trout in like a week's time on one fishing. And it's just prairie fields, winding creeks and streams, and just and obviously brown bear, you got that, but
say less, bro.
But
I'm about it. I can't wait to see a brown bear in real life.
I don't got to leave the country to do that one. So, yeah.
I still think the ultimate hunting fishing experience would be to bow hunt bear and moose in Alaska. And then while you're up there, charter a halibut freaking boat and just rip hundreds of pounds of halibut to bring home too. Oh my, that'd be the ultimate dream trip right there.
I need to remember who this was, like yesterday. Someone offered me to come up somewhere up in the Northeast. Oh, no. It was Chip. I'm sorry. Chip told me that while he's over in Scotia, he said if I ever came up, he said he could get me out there catching cod off Nova Scotia.
I would be about that, dude. Fresh catch to cook, beer battered fish and chips, and oh, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, because, yeah. So that's tempting. Like that's like because he's probably not going to be forever. So it's like one of the things. It's like tick 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 tick. You
can always go back.
This is true too.
You got neighbor Ben up there always.
Well, I'm just saying you could always just say, "Hey, let's go do trip over to Nova Scotia to fish for Atlantic cod. Let's go."
Yeah, I didn't give two shits about my passport until I met Chip. Now, yesterday, I was like at the post office mailing something, and they had like passport, and I was like asking my passport renewal questions.
Yeah, I should do mine.
Mine's been expired.
Yeah, I think they told me you have 15 years from the initial renewal to renew. So if it's more than 5 years expired, you have to start all over. If it's less than 5 years expired, you can still renew it. Now you know.
There you
go. That's for all you too. I keep forgetting we're that's the thing about this show is like there's no comments, so we just get going. And then I realized that like sometimes 20 minutes into it, I'm like, shit, we're still recording.
Right.
Damon, was there any questions that you kind of had for Shaw that you didn't get answered that you were kind of curious about?
No, I mean, one of the things was him being the status that he was in the tournaments he was in. Of course, he was the one everybody was gunning for. Who was? I was gonna, I really wanted to know who was his biggest competitor.
Oh.
The one that he looked at and said, "Oh, well, that's the guy I got to worry about now."
So after hearing that, I think I have a guess of who two of the guys.
Mm-hmm.
That the Klein and Klung, Rick Klung and Gary Klein, is who. It sounds like them two were like he brought them up a good bit. He brought them two guys up a good bit.
Mm.
Yeah, man, that would have Yeah, we didn't even really get into that. That was a tough one to do in 45 minutes.
Oh yeah,
bingo.
Because we didn't even really get into much of like the. I guess we learned about. I guess it was kind of like it's like I feel like our shows are more like you get to know the person, and people know a lot about the person Shaw after that show.
Right.
We talked a lot about what he does, what he likes to go fishing for when he's not bad. Like everybody knows him as the bass fisher, well documented. But let's talk about the other stuff.
Right. Who would have thought he wrestles gators? What else cool does that guy do?
– Sounds like everything. When it's like, what would you?
Yeah, because I could say he had a show for like 20 years.
Yeah.
Chauncey's like, what's your bucket list? He's like, I've done it all.
He's done it all.
Well, I mean, like, I don't know.
No. I wasn't dogging on you. I thought it was funny.
No, I know, because I've just I watched. I caught a bunch of those shows back in the day, but not a ton. Like the one I really got into, besides watching all the guys when I was bass fishing, was River Monsters. And that guy went all over the world and caught crazy fish I didn't even know existed.
Oh man!
And so I was like, as an angler, it'd be like, I mean, not that all of them are special or anything, but you never know, like what would catch another guy's eye. Like, I'd love to go fish for that.
Yeah. No,
like you even brought up the Welsh catfish.
Yeah, I guess my point was like it was like such a subtle flex by Shaw.
Oh,
yeah,
100. He's like, well, I got to do a lot.
He's like, I guess I would like to fly fish for a sailfish. I'm like, that's a fucking thing. Like,
right? Yeah.
How do you know that they bit topwater? Like,
right,
dude. Oh,
could you imagine the intense hunt on that?
Yeah.
Bring a guide source, like I guarantee you'll catch a sailfish with a fly.
Dude, what's crazy is imagine how much longer you have to fight that.
True.
Because everything's way more delicate fly fishing. Everything.
And I hate to tell you, there's no rod holders for fly rods, boys.
Negative. The reel's at the bottom.
You're probably hoping you're probably catching like sailfish that were just out of the womb.
Right.
Got
out
one
out of the egg. Out of the egg.
Like the
out of the egg.
And it's like, like, oh, we need to talk Major League Eating.
Yeah.
That was intense watching someone slam 48 dogs.
Dude.
It's a lot of hot dog.
There was conspiracy, Damon.
Oh, I know it.
Yes, Nick will fill Damon in. Johnsy will fill you in too. There is a little bit of a conspiracy.
That quarter of a hot dog?
On that 2 inches of hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds so fugazi to me.
Well, here's the thing. I was watching it, and Nick's counter was at 48, and he was at 45. Supposedly, allegedly, there was a big debris field under the dude that had the quarter. And supposedly, maybe, there could have been a few bites after the whistle. Redemption, we don't know.
Oh, it's coming.
But as the old saying goes, ball don't lie. And we'll find out July 4th.
That's right.
Can I just
No
be,
way.
I love that we are so invested in Major League Eating because I feel it's the most Dude Network thing of all time.
No
Yeah, because
way.
kind of the best way he told me was
Are we allowed
this.
to be talking about this?
I don't know.
Eh,
I kind of already did, so go for it.
but didn't know it was like this is like a regular season game,
Yeah.
and you may or may not win the regular season game, but you still get to go to the big game, to the
Right, you
Super
can
Bowl.
still win the championship.
Yeah, so you can still get to go to the championship game. So he's still gunning for it.
The Chiefs lost to the Chargers, but they still won the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Just remember, we beat them.
Why did I do that? Why did I bring that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you hopped on the Big Ed train with that guy who we're not going to bring up again.
Oh, he is a fan. No.
Yeah.
Okay. I did something really mean to Nick. Me and Chip were starving, dude. And Nick and I, we were just talking. And there was like a pizza cone like stand. And Nick literally, I have a video of him just like rubbing his belly, just like around. And then finally, I just got hungry, and I'm sitting there talking. I was eating this pizza cone, dude. It was so good. I looked at him one time. I was like, "Man, I know you don't want to hear this, but this is a fucking good pizza cone." And Nick's sitting there just like dying, and I'm sitting there just like, "Oh."
But I mean, at the same token, can we say how much of a beast that guy is?
Dude,
to knock out 48 hot dogs.
Bro, the
yesterday.
next person was like 10
and
away.
then to what was it today? Or was it in the world record?
Yeah, donut holes.
For donut holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's how bad luck this dude had. Yesterday was his PB, personal best, for most hot dogs consumed at a Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Got second place. Goes the next day, breaks the existing world record. Gets second place. The other guy beat the world record by more.
Yep. He got
within 24 hours of each other.
No way, dude.
Within 20 hours. Because that contest started at 7:30 last night. And that donut thing was at freaking lunchtime today.
It was lunchtime today.
So within 20 hours, that dude housed 48 hot dogs and buns.
And 61 donuts.
61 donut holes.
It's ludicrous, bro. It's ludicrous.
Beast mode.
Yeah. His wife was awesome, though. Mickey's cool. That was nice.
Heck yeah.
But you know what's really cool though? The Major League Eating, like they've been like liking the post on Twitter that we've been putting out there, and Joey Chestnut's been liking the stuff we've been putting out there, and I just think they're so freaking excited to have like
someone behind them, right?
Yeah. Like I mean, we're not much, but I just think there's like, oh my god, like people are out here making content on our stuff. Like this is awesome. So and you know how we are,
dude. It's because
if we're like bringing a value to something like that, then we're going to keep doing it. Like we I'm always eating. I'm going to have it in my hometown somehow, some way. There will be some kind of eating contest at some point in time.
When Nick was on the first time and he was putting up numbers, we were asking him, and he was telling us actual amounts of things that he's eating. You can't not get invested. You're like, there's no effing way a human being is just boom, 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 boom. And it's, I mean, they can inhale food. It's insane. They literally eat like Shaggy and Scooby. Just
okay, so
it's just crazy. It's like the first 10 were gone in like 2 minutes. Like
so nuts, dude.
Like it was like the count. They were just going by fives, like 5. They didn't do one at a time. They're like 5, 10, 15, 20. You know?
Dude, what's the craziest thing to me is most of the absolute dominators in that sport Oh, I just called it a sport. There we go.
It is.
It's
It is,
official now.
dude. I'm telling you right now, it's a
Right.
Watch
Listen,
that shit last night.
dude.
Select handful of people can do that at a regular basis.
But look at the people who like crush it, bro. They don't look like me. You know, I mean, Nick is shredded.
Yeah.
And there was that other the little Asian dude who used to just inhale hot dogs.
Gosh.
Yeah, Kobayashi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, you guys don't look like guys who go out and eat 4,000 this and 200 that and 60 of these. And it's like, damage my body and then build it up every other day. Damage my body.
Dude, I mean, I couldn't imagine the toll your body takes after what he did and then what. Yeah. So.
Like the hot dogs, dude, that 48 hot dogs, that's got to be rough after. But then to go smash 61 donut holes after, I'd be dead.
I thought he was doing that tomorrow today on the show, like Saturday.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it was Friday.
He told me that. He's like, nah. Like, I thought, like, even he's like, yeah, I got the donut. And I'm like, okay, it's Saturday. Then Damon was like, nah, it's today. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no way. If there was one thing you think you guys could just absolutely obliterate, what would it be? I'm going to go shrimp.
Oh, I could eat a mess of shrimp.
Dude, big time shrimp eater. I'm the reason why I love.
Yeah, I could eat a pile of shrimp.
They have that shrimp cocktail eating contest at Indianapolis at St. Elmo's.
I'm not trying to go up against professionals, bro.
Sarah Yacht did, and he did not get last. He beat one dude.
What a hero, a damn hero.
Yeah, one guy got 9.75 and he got 10. But he did get beat by a girl. She had 11.
Oh.
And you know what's funny?
That's the way you threw that out was so great.
Dang it.
But he did get beat by a girl.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny is camera guy was recording and I'm talking to him like, there's a video coming out and he's like, oh, I ate 10. And then his guy's like recording and I was like, oh, 10, that's cool. I was like, but just so you know, like you did get beat by a girl. And I just told him, I'm like, she had 11. He goes, oh, she did. And then I was like, then another part, I was like, I'm like, well, let's go get a brat. I'm like, technically you didn't eat any brats, you just ate hot dogs. You gotta have a brat. And he goes, yeah, you're right. But we got nice to see Lep. Got to see Lep last night. Lep's good.
Yeah, that was a cool surprise right there.
Yeah, I told him I was going to be there, but he didn't think he was going to make it. But as we were leaving, he was walking in, so he missed the contest. But he was there to check out all the barbecue stuff. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Good time, Chip. Thanks for him coming out too.
Yeah, that's hella cool.
That was that opened up my eyes on content. I can tell you that. For a dude that's only been over 6 months, like watching him work and do it all, man, it motivated me to change up some shit. So thankful for him. Wish you guys would have been there. I can't wait for you guys to meet him because he's definitely a good dude. So.
Oh yeah.
So roughly, while y'all was talking about that, roughly, if my math is kind of halfway correct, 48 hot dogs and the buns roughly end up about 30 pounds of food.
I can't even imagine.
And there was number coming off of Google, so
I can't imagine adding 30 pounds to my body and then walking around.
I gotta say it's going to be lighter on Nathan. There's no way, man.
Yeah, I say I don't know. They claiming right at 0.5 pounds for a bun.
Half a pound bun?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, and that's what I say. That's what I was getting at. That's the numbers coming off of Google.
What are they eating? Like hoagie?
That'd be 8 ounces. You know. That'd be 8 ounces.
And then it's like 0.13 pounds for a hot dog. So
What hot dogs are we eating?
I don't know. I just Googled.
And the hot dog weighs a lot more than the bun.
You would think.
I think the max them guys can eat like 12. Like, I think there's some of them that eat like 12, 13 pounds of stuff, but I think that's about their capacity.
I don't know, bro.
I like the 30 pounds.
Yeah, so hold on.
That makes it way more
That
impressive.
dude ate like 300 and something pistachios in 3 minutes. How much does that weigh?
Okay, so hold on. So if we go this route without going like individual math, yeah, that seemed like a lot. But it says like right here, the total weight of 63 hot dogs, depending on their sizes and toppings. But assuming they're a standard size beef franks at an average of 0.16 ounces each, the total weight would approximately 6 pounds for 63 hot dogs. Yeah, that seems more like
That sounds more realistic.
yeah.
30 I couldn't get behind. I didn't
Yeah,
want to.
no, that's what I say. That seemed like a lot. That's why I was like, that come off of Google.
Hey, if it's off the internet, it's got to be true.
There you go. There you go. Trust Google some more, people.
Had to get a dig in there somewhere, John's. It was so we had such a clean night. Like no,
Yeah, well, they were.
like F you, Google.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I can't let the fake news take over.
Yeah,
And that was fake news.
here
That was
we
fake
go.
news.
And here we go.
Because it sounded like when you were first reading it, that they were saying the bun weighed more than the hot dog.
Yeah, that's what was throwing me off too.
I'm like,
Gotta love GMOs. Whoops.
oh boy,
Whoops.
oh boy,
Abort.
oh boy. He talked about the FDA. Oh, we're all dead. We're all dead.
Some guy
said it. I didn't say it.
around with a like jail Fauci or something like that T-shirt. That was running last night. I was like, God damn.
There is that one that was sitting in the courtroom with it on.
Oh man. What courtroom?
The courtroom he was, or the hearing room he was in when they had that hearing with him.
Okay.
Oh boy, we can't talk about this.
Mm-mm.
I will
Mm-mm.
bury
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
bury
Mm-mm.
him
Mm-mm.
and us.
Mm-mm.
Fish. We're fishing for fish, not click.
And that's 47 minutes worth.
Oh, I love it.
Oh man.
I love it.
So next Friday I won't be here. I'm bummed about that. First show I've missed in a long time on Friday.
Yeah. Just trying to think. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't even remember the last one.
Late to No Way Jose. And then there was one other one. I think we were in Atlantic City. Or Jersey City. Jersey City.
Who did it?
Might have been the Doobie Days, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't think I remember one.
Don't miss. And I'm missing back to back, so it's really wild. When it rains, it pours type situation.
Yeah, well, I don't want to think about that kind of nonsense right
So
now.
welcome to Johnson's world.
Yeah.
It's Johnson's world.
But it should be like a record, like like at the end of it, because like it's Johnson's world. Hey, you're on call.
Yeah, Damon.
He does not give up all day.
I'm so glad you're here for it because I have receipts. No, you need to stop
all day. Called
in tonight.
Huh?
How many times have you almost gotten called in tonight? A bunch. How many times have you actually gotten called in, or called in to affect your other schedules?
Once.
But you didn't. It didn't affect schedules.
So technically, it started at 2:15 today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the receipts, and that's not even coming from operations, sir.
Yeah.
That's landing on the VP's desk, dude.
He's about to be just a VP instead of the EVP.
Oh yeah, EVP. Sorry. That's landing in upper management, bro.
He's about to be in PP.
And OPP.
You down with OPP?
You know,
You know me.
So what?
That's awesome.
Let's go over the receipts here. Let's hear them out.
No. We got that's the pass. That's the pass. We don't. Nope.
See, what is? I'm telling you, dude. Do you want me to resign?
No.
Like, are you trying to cripple my life and existence?
Went straight to there.
I'm just saying, like, the receipts just continue on both shows.
You're gonna cut my brake lines, Jesus, dude.
Jeez, bro.
Bro, I feel like it's just
Don't
like,
talk that one into perdition too.
Just look over your shoulder before you go to bed. That's all.
Jeez, man.
You heard it here first. Tony hates me.
Johnson, when you come see that stoplight or that stop sign, just go ahead and pump your brakes just a couple of times. Just be on the safe side.
Before, right?
Yeah, like 300 yards before the stoplight or sign. So
give it the old stress test getting out of the driveway. Just say.
Jeez, man.
I'd be lost without John Z.
What have I done?
I don't know.
Hey, the next time it's gonna be I will remember you. Will you remember John Z? He used to be a part of our live shows, but then Tony wished him away.
And it's still recording. So yeah, we got that on the street too.
That was a great transition. Oh,
Damon was this close to thinking that he survived the night with no singing.
That's what I said. Damn it.
never. No way.
One show.
It's a thing now. It's a thing now. 100%. It's gonna happen.
Equal hazing opportunist. Equal over here. Everybody gets a piece. Everybody gets a piece. I make fun of my damn self just so I can feel like I'm fitting in with the group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it is midnight.
Right.
It is.
Oh.
Well, yeah, not where John's is at, but you know.
Trust me, sir, it feels like midnight.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not Sunday at all until now. What do we got Sunday? That's a big one.
From field to plate.
I'm so bad. But
yes, from field to plate.
Happy to watch.
Yeah, so
do your magic.
If you're not watching his content, it's a lot of nothing but wild game, which is something we constantly talk about. We're all fans of.
And participate.
Yeah, exactly. So really, really excited for this, and just stay tuned. We're going to cover it all on Sunday.
Hell yeah! Thank you, MST Sauce Company, as always.
Seriously, I just did another Garcajun pasta.
Oh,
did with homemade linguiça from a Portuguese lady that I know from a certain event that I participate in.
I thought you were going to say what?
Matanza.
Sure. Too late. I didn't drink all my Gatorade and water, so.
I drank. That was a double gulp. One for me, one for you.
There you go. Appreciate you.
Ooh, classy, sir. Classy.
Good looking out.
Yeah, dude. I'm just continually blown away by how good their sauces are. It's so good.
Yeah, it is exciting for sure.
Mm-hmm. Everybody needs to try it.
I'm telling you, dude. You could literally, I want a pasta salad. If someone wants a pasta salad, cook it all your ingredients, chill them, do whatever you do. Slap the creamy garlic parm on there. Boom, done. Mm-hmm. And guaranteed, people will be like, "Oh, what'd you do to this?" MST cheat code, folks.
That's right.
Bang. It's also
better clip that one.
Also good on a deli sandwich or fried chicken breast and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm telling you, chicken, like a chicken cutlet or breaded little chicken breast, doing
Or
like a
it is
chicken parm on a sandwich with that hot garlic parm is phenomenal.
if you just like to heat up a chicken patty in the air fryer, also takes any bad chicken patty, turn into great.
Man, they put a chicken
Right.
patty in
All walks of life. Don't judge people.
there. Man, they put that chicken patty in there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I did the pork nuggets, right? The breaded pork nuggets, which are fantastic, folks. Don't sleep on that.
Yep.
With that kitchen sink sauce is so good, dude.
That is a fact.
It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming.
I'm going to get some kitchen sink sauce coming in. And I want to get some of the spicy rub. And I want to get a re-up. I want to get the honey barbecue sauce because it's really sticky.
It actually is really good, too. And I'm really particular about my barbecue sauces.
Yeah, it's really good. It's
really particular.
It's great sticky rib finishing sauce, man. It's anything for like finishing. We want nice and sticky.
Awesome grilled wings in. That's perfect for barbecue.
You can put it on your ribs and it's not going to run off. Like it's just going to stick right on them. It's very thick. That's a thick ass boy.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Well, thanks, Shaw. Thanks, Big Ed.
That's right.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Damon.
Thanks, Johnsy.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Damon. As always. I was going to say I love you guys though.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah,
love
man,
both of you
just
guys.
don't say anything else about Johnsy tonight. That's all.
Yeah,
What?
you are not allowed to talk about anything in my future in any way.
Yeah.
Only talk about what's present in the moment, what we're talking about.
Right.
And
No, dude. Oh my God, dude. There it was.
Dude,
There it was, dude. There it was. You heard it here first. Tony hates me. Wants me
Yep.
dead. He wants me dead. That's the only thing. This is worse. This is worse than the whole Dutch thing.
Ooh, yeah.
Nah.
Dutch was just lovingly pining after my spot. You're actually wishing me harm here.
I'm wishing you a fat paycheck so you can have things.
I would like.
Not actually wishing that because I'm guaranteeing you're not going to have to go into work.
Oh my God!
Here we go.
Dude, I highlighted the message.
It just keeps.
I meant to pull it up. I meant to pull it up, but Eduardo said it too. You never ever speak in the trades industry. You never speak about anything.
It's like Fight Club. It's like Fight Club.
It's
beyond Fight Club, especially for non-tradesmen to talk about.
Listen.
No, sir. It is.
It's the same as in the restaurant business. Nobody ever comes in the last 10 minutes before close. It never happens. It's the same thing. You're fine.
False. On Wednesday, it happened to me. So thank you very much. That was also the day that the breaker decided to trip and we went black plant. So that's why I didn't leave that day till 8. So thank you. I've had enough work for the week.
It's Tony's fault. It's Tony's fault.
Well, you're done working. It's over.
We need to end this, and I need to let Tony go to bed, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what I was saying.
He's obviously way too influenced by Garage Beer. He doesn't know what he's saying. I have a feeling he doesn't mean it, but I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Bless you.
I can take it all back if you want.
That was too late. It's printed receipts.
And it's happened enough that it's becoming a pattern.
Mm-hmm. It's
and which means a deliberate behavior. Nothing to say for yourself, sir?
No, that's what I'm saying. He ain't got. He said he took it. He said he took it back, but it's too late for all that.
You wouldn't take it back, so now you get stuck with it. So have fun not working this weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Dudes,
it's been fun. Dudes and dudettes.
seriously, I love you guys. Thank you for
Right. Same. Back at you, Big Daddy.
Yep.
Ditto.
Tony Dollars.
Mm-mm.
Dollar.